I'm a pediatrician. I work at a hospital in Chris Hani Hospital in Soweto, and we started Marotholi in 2016, trying to address what we noticed to be high rates of childhood malnutrition in the areas where we were working. So we thought a good thing to do would be to actually go and find these children in the community, screen them, and actually pick up the features or the fact that they're actually malnourished before it becomes severe and they get sick. So that's how Marotholi was born, and that's basically what we do. We came together as a group of young doctors, friends, professionals, and we go into the community, we screen the children. We also give ready-to-use therapeutic foods for the malnourished children, and also we give food parcels to support the children and the families when we have. And so essentially that is Marotholi: anthropometry, screening, outreach, and we give education to mothers and caregivers on good nutrition that is also affordable to try and curb childhood malnutrition. Some of the challenges we've experienced along the way have been things such as having more children to screen and not enough equipment. So we noticed that we're taking longer because these children and their mothers have to wait so that we can screen them and weigh them. So we realized that we actually need more scales and length boards to do the work that we do. Another challenge has been our system of capturing the data. So we're using papers, writing everything down, using files. That's a lot of paperwork. So working with QCT has made a huge difference for us. Firstly, in terms of systems, we are predominantly healthcare workers, so we don't necessarily have experience in terms of systems, management, governance, like running of an organization. So QCT literally came in and showed us that, like, guys, the work that you're doing on the ground is good, but to keep this thing sustainable, you need systems in place. And so they've been taking us through the process of teaching us systems about how to manage our finances, how to keep our books, how to run our admin. Another thing that they've helped us with is with the funding. We've been able to acquire a staff member, so we've hired our first project coordinator who's helped so much in terms of the behind the scenes work. So that's been a huge help to us. And even on the day, the actual running of the screening process, it's streamlined, easier, because we've got someone whose mind is based solely on that, not the medical side of things. And another way that QCT has helped us a lot is assisting us with acquiring more equipment so that we can do the work quicker, so we can actually see more children. So we've actually been able to increase the number of children that we screen at each outreach. In terms of assisting us with expansion, when we were still approaching QCT, we knew that we wanted to reach more children. We were only at one local site, and our dream was to go find another site so we could reach another community. So with QCT's involvement, it's helped us to basically duplicate our activities. So we found a second site, and with the addition of more equipment and being able to get more staff, and also going paperless with the laptops that we've been able to buy, we are actually able to do what we're doing much easier. So we're now at 2 sites. So literally everything that we've been doing prior, we've been able to double. So essentially doubling our impact. I think what makes QCT different to other funders is that they look at the organization holistically. They're not looking for a perfect organization. When we approached QCT, we were a very small organization. We did not have a lot of experience. Like I said, we didn't have systems, and we thought we would be penalized for that. And we actually have been turned down by other funders for such things as not having the ideal board of directors, for example. Whereas QCT comes in and says, listen guys, we can give you funding, but that's not all we're going to do. We're going to hold your hand, we're going to teach you systems, we're going to show you how to do things so that you're sustainable, so that in future, once we've parted ways, you're an organization that's standing on its own, that knows exactly what it's doing. So joining the QCT family is almost like going to a college for running an organization, an impactful organization. We are learning so much. So they're helping us in terms of management, financial management, human resources, and even personal development of the leaders with some of the personal life coaching that we're getting.